So, what did you miss at Jubilee today? Well, you missed the fourth Sunday of Advent, and we celebrated the story of Mary, and we also completed our journey to Bethlehem. Each week we've been working our way closer to Bethlehem, only to discover that even as we approach Bethlehem, Bethlehem is approaching us, and Bethlehem is actually within us, a place where God's self is revealed. Can be anywhere, can be right here and right now. In fact, it is right here and right now, and it is within us. And we have that responsibility and that privilege of revealing God's love to the world. It's an awesome responsibility. So that was part of our Advent service today, as well as some energetic and spectacular music. And the story of Mary. Mary, who is told that God is with her, that she will bear a son. Mary, who rushes off to see her cousin Elizabeth to find out if it's true. The angel had said that Elizabeth was also pregnant, and Mary rushes to find out, did she dream this angel? Is it possible? And when she meets Elizabeth, she discovers that, in fact, Elizabeth is pregnant, and more than that, Elizabeth recognizes that Mary is pregnant and that the child within her is the Son of God. And so Mary shares those words that we recognize from the Magnificat. How great the Lord has been to her, how blessed she is. We hear about the lowly being raised and the rich and the powerful being knocked from their thrones. We hear the promise of God to be just, to change the way the world works. We hear the promise not just that the world can change, but that the world will change. So today, when I spoke of it, I confessed that I have always wanted to play the part of Mary, and I never seemed to get it. So today I auditioned for the part of Mary in front of, well, not a hostile crowd, but a diverse congregation, I suppose. I auditioned for the part of Mary, recognizing that my gender doesn't help. My beard is definitely a problem. My baritone voice is probably not the one you expect to hear sing the Magnificat, and yet I did sing. I sang My Soul Cries Out. Eventually we all did. And I told the story of Mary, and I imagined how I would play the part, how I would act, how I would play Mary as a regular person, having a regular life, when suddenly a miracle happens. It happens to her, through her, because of her, the way real miracles do happen. We're rarely invited to be observers of miracles. Miracles require us to be involved. So if I were auditioning for the role of Mary, I would play her as a regular person who is swept up and involved. And I would play her as one who is hungry, not just looking for comfort and joy and good gifts, but hungry for justice, hungry for love and peace and true joy. And when I say hungry, I mean hungry, devoted to these things. They're not just part of a wish list, they are necessary. Otherwise, life has no meaning. And so today the invitation went out to all of us to recognize that Mary perhaps isn't a part meant to be played by one, that we can all audition for the part of Mary, but that together we must begin to hunger and to thirst for justice, for love and joy and peace. And if we were to truly hunger, all of us, commit to it, not just wish for it, but commit to it, then in fact we might turn the world. We might change everything. We might, in fact, live the hope and promise of Christmas. Not just that the world can change, but that the world will change. And with that in mind, we left today ready for, well, for Christmas, because it's just around the corner. And maybe we'll get to see you at Christmas or Christmas Eve. Hopefully you can maybe drop by. Thursday we'd love to see you. We've got a children's service at 4:30. We have a family everybody service at 7:30 and a quiet communion service at 11 o'clock, all on Christmas Eve. And if we could see you at any of those, that would be fantastic. But whenever we get to see you, it'll be great. But until then, God bless, and please, this Christmas, be merry.